Feels like every time that I'm reporting about immigration is something that is tragic, is something that is devastating to families, peoples. Now, breaking news. Your country of origin is now a weapon USCIS can use to deny your immigration application. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Voices with Anissa Qalbi, Immigration and Business Side of Podcast. We're going to be breaking down a news that fundamentally changes the outcome of thousands of pending immigration cases in the wake of the tragic National Guard shooting. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like it's an inside job. Anyways, now USCIS has issued a new policy effective immediately that started yesterday, November 27, 2025. That creates a massive new hurdle for applicants from 19 specific countries, okay? 19 specific countries. This policy allows officers to use their origins as a significant negative factor in their case. We're going to break it down, the specific legal language, which cases are on the, chopping block, and the entire list of the 19 countries. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Let's get to it now. We're going to be precise about the legal danger. The new policy guidance was issued yesterday, November 27th, and is effective immediately, applying to all requests pending or filed on or after that date. The core of the change lies in the term significant negative factor, okay? USCIS officers are now authorized to consider relevant country-specific factors as a significant negative factor when reviewing immigration's requests that involve a broad discretionary authority. So this is not a minor adjustment, guys. This is a discretionary shift of power. In immigration law, a discretionary case requires the officer to weigh positive factors like U.S. citizen children, stable employment, long residency against negative factors like minor legal violations. So by classifying country-specific risk as a significant negative factor, the officers now have the authority to let the single element, your nationality, outweigh multiple compelling positive factors in your favor. This essentially gives the officer a powerful new tool to deny a case based on national origin alone, even if the applicant has a strong, otherwise clean record. You heard that correct. This applies to all major discretionary benefits, including adjustment of status. We talked about a lot, green card, where the officer weighs discretionary factors, asylum and refugee status, okay? Where basically credibility and identity are paramount. Naturalization, so citizenship, specifically regarding the determination of good moral character and general eligibility. Now, the guidance directs officers to assess factors like the applicant's home country ability to issue secure identity documents, its political stability, known terror threat. If your country is on the list, the officer is now explicitly allowed to consider the failure of that country's government as a liability against your own personal case, guys. That is madness. So the new policy is sweeping measure targeting aliens from 19, I don't want to say aliens, immigrants, okay, humans, people, we got families, 19 high-risk countries. If you or anyone you know is from this list, you must contact, I would say, an attorney immediately if you have the means to do so, as your pending case is now under intense new scrutiny. And this list is Afghanistan, Burma, as we talked about a while ago in the last episode, Myanmar, Chad, Republic of Congo, subhanallah, Cuba, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Laos, Libya, Sierra Leone, Somalia, Sudan, Togo, Turkmenistan, Venezuela, Yemen, and Burundi. So if your country is on the list, your immigration application just went from being a legal assessment to a politically risk assessment, right? And the risk is being placed, squarely on your shoulders. What does a person's, whatever is happening in that country have to do with me? As an individual, I'm not the one that's causing the political unrest. My film is trying to freeze. So for that to be a burden, it's saddening. Furthermore, as an immediate severe consequence of the shooting, as we're, supposedly this person was Afghan national. He worked for the CIA based on the information that I read. So it felt like an inside job. You know what I mean? USCIS has announced an immediate halt on processing all immigrant requests relating to Afghan nationals. This suspension is pending full indefinite review of security and vetting protocols. This impacts every single Afghan national applying for any benefit, including those who entered under Operation Alien, Operation Allies. Yeah, Operation Allies Welcome in 2021. Again, this was doing what the previous administration's policy. So this indefinite freeze effectively basically shut down all movement of the Afghan community within the immigration system, and it demonstrates zero tolerance approach the government is taking following this week's event. So this new guidance is a chilling reminder that your status is always subject to political winds and security concerns of the moment. If you are from one of these 19 countries, your immigration status is now on the chopping block, sadly. Okay, you need to prepare and to argue not just your own merits but against a significant negative factor of your own nationality. It's crazy. Your action plan, I think, is twofold, right? Immediately notify any legal counsel of this new guidance. Second, be prepared for increased processing time and potential request of evidence. So that will be RFEs. If you have done anything with immigration, you know this is as the officers attempt to mitigate the country's risk, country specific risk. So if you haven't done so already, you can see that blink. I don't know why you haven't clicked it. Be sure to subscribe to Voices with Lisa Qalbi. Okay, share this episode with every single person from that 19 countries that are high risk. Okay, this is a life-changing information they need to know. Like, comment, share. Does this policy make the US safer, or does it just punish innocent people, guys? I mean, if you ask me, it's punishing innocent people. It has. I'll keep my thoughts to myself because I don't want YouTube to ban this account or remove this channel for whatever reasons they fit. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.